Hello professionals, this is the second video in the series of how to become HR business partner. In last video, you learnt about those metrics which you can use to analyze and align your recruitment process to the organization goal, so that as a talent acquisition specialist, you can start partnering in the business and can help it to grow. The agenda of today's video is to tell you about those things which you can use to align your HR processes, HR generalist, operations or talent management role to the organization goal. So stay tuned till the end of the video if you want to make your career in HR industry. Now let's get started. In talent management role, number one thing which you should focus on, that is what is the percentage of employees who know what is expected from them. Any organization can grow only when its employees are aware what is expected from them or what are they supposed to do. So in talent management role, you are supposed to track this figure each month. For existing employees, it will be a one-time process where managers can do a one-on-one discussion with each employee and discuss about their KRAs and KPIs so that each employee is aware what is expected from them. However, for new joinees, you have to put a system in place where each manager should do a one-on-one discussion within first month of the joining with each new joinee in his or her team and decide the KRAs and KPIs for that employee, which have to be agreed in writing and signed by manager and employee both. To achieve this goal, if you have to train your managers on how to set KRAs and KPIs, then go ahead and do that, because they are your middle management and they are the one who have to decide the KRAs and KPIs for rest of the junior management in the organization. So they have to be strong enough on this competency. By end of the meeting, each employee should be aware what is expected from them, what is the organization goal, and how are they contributing to achieve that goal. Second important thing which you should focus on, that is quality of your hiring. What is the quality of your employees which your organization is hiring, or are they even helping the organization to grow or not, is an important aspect to check, because employees are the fuel to the organization growth, and as an HR, you have to ensure that fuel is of high quality. Recruitment team is responsible to get the right employees in the company and to create a strong hiring process. But despite that, it is very much possible that at times we hire wrong employees, and that is where your role comes in picture. In talent management role, you are responsible to guard the second entry gate in the company. First entry gate is the recruitment process, where recruitment team is responsible to get the right employees. But if we get wrong employees, then you have to stop them to continue in the organization by guarding the second entry gate, and that is the confirmation process. As an HR, you should not just follow what reporting managers are saying regarding the confirmation of any employee. Rather, your job is to ask them why are they confirming one employee and why are they not confirming another one. Confirmation decision has to be data driven and not by gut feelings. So rather than just following what reporting managers are saying, you should help them to take the right decision basis on these data. Number one, employees KPIs evaluation of last 4 months. At the time of confirmation, you should check each month performance of the employee against the KPIs which were set for him. Most of the organizations confirm their employee at 6 months, but I'm asking to evaluate last 4 months performance, because we will give 1 month to the manager to decide the KRA and KPIs for the employee, and will give another 1 month to the employee to understand the company processes, culture or system before he or she starts performing. Second important thing which managers should focus on, that is employees' behavior as per the company's core values. Almost all the organizations have certain core values for them, and it is manager's job to assess the employee's behavior against those values if he or she fits into the culture or not. You should also ask the reporting manager to decide the future roadmap for the employees and give him one-on-one feedback on his strengths and weakness, and what can he do to make his strengths even stronger and to overcome the weakness. If you are a working professional, then I will request you to go to the comment section and tell others what are you doing to connect your role to the organization goal, or if you are a fresher, then throw some fresh ideas how can we connect HR work to the organization goal, and your inputs will help many other people. Now let's move towards the third important thing which you should focus on, and that is each employee connected to the organization goal or not? It is very important that each employee should be aware what is the organization goal or what does organization wants to achieve in next 3 months, 6 months or 1 year down the line, so that they can start connecting their role to the bigger picture and can really feel proud by understanding how are they contributing to achieve the organization's goal. As an example, if your organization has a target to achieve 50 crore sales in next 1 year, then what is the monthly target and what is organization's achievement against that target has to be visible to each employee, and that you can do by displaying the dashboards digitally. You should also ask the HODs to decide at least one KPI for each employee in their department which should be linked to the organization goal, and that is to achieve 50 crore sales in next 1 year. If you wish to know how to set KRAs and KPIs, then let me know in the comment section and I will make a separate video on it. I will also tell you how company like Google publicizes its goal to all the employees. As a first step, at the beginning of each quarter, Larry, who was one of the co-founder of Google, he sets OKRs, which are objective and key results for the company, which triggers everyone else to make sure if their OKRs are in sync with Google's or not. As a second step, everyone's OKR are visible to everyone else in the company on their internal website, because they believe it is important that there is a way to find out what other people and teams are doing, and motivating to see how you fit into the broader picture of what company is trying to achieve. As a third and final step, Larry's OKRs, followed by his quarterly report on how the company has performed, set the standard for transparency in communication and high bar for others' goals. I personally feel it is an interesting way to make sure that each employee is connected to the organization's goal. What do you think? Share your views in the comment section. This information was shared in a book, Work Rules, which was written by Laszlo Bock, who was Senior Vice President of People Operations at Google. If you want to grow in HR, I will highly recommend you to read this book because it talks about all the HR practices which are getting followed in Google. I'm giving the link to buy this book in the description box in case if you wish to buy it. Now let's move towards the fourth important thing which you should focus on. But before that, I want to know your feedback. Are you finding this video informative, helpful, yes or no? If yes, then like the video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and do subscribe to the channel if you wish to watch more informative content in the future. Fourth important thing which you should focus on, that is rewards and recognition. As an HR, it is very important that you design your R&R program in a way which resolves employees' problem or connect it to something which encourages the culture of appreciation in the company, which will create a happy culture in the organization. Here I will give the example of my last organization, which was a real estate company. In that organization, every year, senior management used to decide a theme where organization was supposed to focus throughout the year. During one of the year, the theme was to recognize the non-sales people who are contributing in the sales process and helping the organization to achieve the sales target. So as a part of the recognition, we used to recognize the non-sales people by printing their helping stories, the way they are helping the sales team, along with their photographs in all the branches across India. As an example, in one of the branch, engineering team came forward to train the salespeople on the technical aspects of the sales so that they can handle the technical queries of the customer in a better way, which will lead to customer satisfaction and eventually will help in the sales process. Now imagine the feeling of that employee whose photo along with his helping stories is posted in 10 branch offices and 14 plus construction offices across India. Such kind of recognition activities will not only encourage the culture of appreciation where employees will feel happy, but will also motivate others to do the same. I hope from this example you have understood how important it is to connect your R&R program either to resolve employees' problem or to something which encourages the culture of appreciation in the company. I will also tell you about different R&R practices which are getting followed across the world as per one of the survey. Here is the list. Fifth important thing which you should focus on, which will help you to start partnering in the business, and that is by understanding why your employees are leaving the organization. As an HR, it is very important that you should be aware why your employees are leaving the organization and what can you do to prevent those exits, and that you can do by taking the exit interviews. Most organizations take the exit interview of their employee on their last working day, but basis on my work experience, I will not recommend that, because most employees will not reveal the real reason of the exit on their last working day, as few of them have this fear that revealing the real reason may create the issues in clearance of their full and final amount, and few of them, they are too overwhelmed with their emotions on the last working day because they are leaving the organization after so many years, and in that state of mind they will only talk about good things, and few, they just want to get rid of the organization first and they do not think of the exit interview, and few, they do not want to spoil the relations with anyone by speaking the real reason of the exit. So the best time to take the exit interview is once you have paid the full and final amount to the employee, and that is after 1 or 2 months of the exit. By that time, most likely employees will not have any kind of fearful or emotional cord attached to the organization, and chances are higher that they will reveal the real reason of the exit. You also need to make sure that you have list of exit interview questions in front of you when you are talking to the employees, which will help you to find the patterns in the data, and then taking the inputs from your exit interview data, you have to design your HR policies, HR processes or R&R program in a way which will help you to minimize the reasons of the exit, and by this way you will help the organization to retain the A players in the company. So these are the top 5 things which you should do to align your HR processes to the organization goals so that you can start partnering in the business. Another important thing, next video will be on those metrics which will help you to align your learning and development process to the organization goal. Make sure that you watch that. It will help you a lot to grow in your career.